Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I am back in the UK and of course you can probably tell by the giant bag next to me, I'm about to film a Disney haul. So before we get too much into this, I'm just going to show you, I have got this whole bag here full of pins. So what I'm going to do is film a separate haul that's just for pins basically. So that will follow shortly after this video, but today I'm just going to focus on everything else. I am going to include what I bought from the outlets, which also includes a couple of bits from Bath & Body Works, but I didn't think you'd mind those being thrown in. So let's get started. It might be a long one, so you might want to grab a drink. Okay, so here is my giant Hollywood Studios bag. The first couple of things I'm going to show you are plushes. So if you know me very well, you'll know that I do love a good plush. Me and Ali both love Pua the pig from Moana, and when we saw this in Mouse Gear we had to get it. So Ali actually bought him for me, and I don't know if you can see, but he's got Hey Hey all over his little blanket. So it's little baby Pua, and then you can open him up. And he comes out, which is really cute. So I love him, absolutely adorable. I will say though, I do think some of the plushes were quite expensive, because this little Pua was $29.99, I think. And then obviously you add tax onto that, so they're not the most affordable gift. Then on our last day, you probably got a little sneak peek then, I wanted to get another plush to remember the trip by. And on the last day we actually went to Animal Kingdom and I had a really nice meet and greet with Doug and Russell. So I got Doug with the cone of shame, and I just love how soft he is. I just couldn't resist. He's got loads of my hair stuck to the cone of shame now. Oh yeah, and the cone of shame actually comes off and then he's just got a big cheesy grin. Yay, Doug. And he was actually only $20, so a bit more affordable than Pua. So those are the plush that I got on our trip. Next, I will show you some bits that I got from Disney Springs. So I had seen, I think, a girl called Becca. Her YouTube channel is like Cy Becca, I think. She did a haul from California where she got some really nice Disney artwork, but on postcards. And we were in the Co-op Marketplace in Disney Springs and they had some. And the first one I picked is this lovely one with Pua on and Hey Hey, which is absolutely gorgeous. So this cost $5.99 and it is by Kristen Turchek. So obviously I'm not going to send this to anyone. This is going to go up on the wall in a frame because I absolutely love it. And the second one is a Fantasmic picture. Basically we went to watch Fantasmic with our friends Amy and Sparky, and growing up this was always one of my favourite parts of Disney, and this trip just reminded me why I love it so much. It makes me cry and I just love everything about it, especially the music. So this is perfect and will also be going up on the wall. I'm not really doing this any kind of logical order, so please don't judge me, okay? So you've probably already noticed that I've got my Typhoon Lagoon refillable mug that I've kept and brought back with me. And because me and Anasta were on the quick service dining plan, we also got the resort refillable mug, and we chose the Halloween ones, which were really nice. So we've got one of those each. And on the topic of drinks, we tried one of the cool drinks in Star Wars. We have to get Sprite as Alistair is actually allergic to Coke, of all things. So we kept this one and I'm going to make a little Disney display and this can go on there, I think. What else can I find? Okay, so as you know, I really enjoy meeting characters. I'm trying to get more confident doing the character meets and talking to them, because sometimes I do feel like I'm a bit awkward. So I bought an autograph book, as I thought this might make the character interactions a bit easier. So this one is Pixar, so it's got the Toy Story characters on the front, and then my favourite Wally and Eve on the back, and some other Pixar characters. And we did meet quite a few characters actually. These are all the autographs that I got. So what's coming next out of the bag? Oh, that one is actually a present for someone, so I can't show you that. Well, so in Disney Springs, I did go to Sephora quite a few times. So we don't actually have Sephora here in the UK. So a lot of the brands that Sephora sells aren't that easy to get. So on my first trip, I got this set, which is a Tarte Skincare Rainforest of the Sea set. And it's got this really nice moisturiser in it. And I liked the moisturiser so much, I actually went back and bought the full size one. But this was only $14, so I was quite surprised because I thought that was quite good for a sort of high-end brand. And it is quite a good size. That's what it looks like. So I got those, and then I also got some of the Sephora like face masks. So I've got this green tea face mask and a foot mask, because I thought what could be better after a trip to Florida. Right, and then just a few more bits of makeup. So this is something, again, that I've wanted to try for ages, and it is the It Cosmetics CC Cream. So this is like a really high coverage foundation. The shades are a little bit weird. So I got the shade Light, and obviously I'm very fair, but it is actually probably only just about right for me with my summer like skin tone. I'll have to be like really careful wearing it in the winter. But I did wear this while we were on holiday and in the parks, and it is really, really good. So I found that it lasted really well in the heat, and yeah, the coverage was great. So I'm really glad I got this. And the last thing from Sephora was this Kat Von D liquid lipstick. So I got it in the shade Lovecraft, which looks like this. And I just found that when we were in Florida, that liquid lipsticks were the best way to go because of like eating and drinking and being in the heat. They just last really well. And I had one of these in another shade already, and then I saw that Sephora were doing 20% off in the Disney Springs store, so I treated myself. Right, so now I'm literally just surrounded by piles of things, and I can't remember what I've shown you and what I haven't. Oh, okay, so one thing I did buy quite a lot of was reusable bags. So Disney is very pro like use less plastic, no plastic straws, and they've introduced reusable bags which are actually really cute. So you will have seen this big Hollywood Studios one. So I think this one is classed as the medium size. And then I decided to try and collect all of the small bags. So I have quite a lot of these ones. So I've got the general Disney one. Then this one is for Epcot, Magic Kingdom, Hollywood Studios, and my favourite, Animal Kingdom. I have got a Disney Springs one, and that's got all my pins in, and then I've also got this ginormous Epcot bag, which is literally like only just fits in the frame because it's so big. But I actually got a bit obsessed with buying those. I do really like reusable bags, and I kind of use them to put anything and everything in, so I will definitely put those to good use. I think I'll show you the Bath & Body Works stuff next, because, you know, this hasn't gone in any logical order. So I wanted to pick up some of their hand sanitizer, because whenever I watch UK YouTubers go to Bath & Body Works, that's basically one of the main things they buy. But I was trying to be sensible, so I didn't buy too many. I just got 2, and one of them I've given to my friend Amy. So this is the one that I got for both of us. So it's the pumpkin donut, and it literally smells amazing. It's kind of like cinnamony, really just autumnal, and it leaves a really nice smell on your hands. So I'm going to keep this in my handbag and use it all the time. And then I wanted to treat myself to a candle, but I knew that I could only get one, so I wanted to make sure it was something that I really liked, because I was a bit worried about kind of overweighing on my suitcase. And the one I went for is this, which is called Sweater Weather. So this one, to me, it smells like when you go outside in the morning and it's a bit damp and it's just got like that like crisp autumn kind of smell to it. And it, in a way, I think it does smell like soaring, but I don't know if that's just me wanting it to smell like soaring or whether it actually does. So yes, I got this. I wish that I could have bought more from Bath & Body Works because it was a beautiful shop. But admittedly, I did find it a bit overwhelming because there was just so much choice and I didn't really know where to look. Okay, so we went to both of the outlets while we were in Florida. The Bath & Body Works shop is at the Orlando International Premium Outlets. So that is kind of at the Universal end of iDrive. And then you've got the other outlet, which is called Vineland, which is much closer to Disney. So when we went to Vineland, we went to the Character Warehouse and we had lots of luck there with finding nice Disney tops. We were actually able to get 2 each, so I'll show them to you now. Do excuse because they have all been worn and have just been washed. So this one is a Magic Kingdom one that I got for myself. I got it in a size medium. And it's quite long, so I think this would be like good to wear to bed. I really like it. I think this one was like $10 maybe, so they were really, really affordable. And then the other one that I got, I actually wore in the parks because I really liked it. And it's this khaki colour. And it's got Walt Disney World on the back in the style of like a Spirit jersey. And again, I think that one was $10 too. So really good value, because I think these kind of tops would be like at least $25 if you bought them in the parks. And then I will just show you the ones that we got for Alistair as well. So he got this lovely blue one with stitch all over it, and it's got like a fade on the bottom. That one is very creased, so I do apologise. I haven't got round to ironing everything yet. And then lastly, a lovely Jack Skellington like baseball style t-shirt. And I think both of the t-shirts he got were also $10. So with the conversion rate to pounds and stuff, that's actually a real bargain. So really happy with that. The next thing that I bought, I got right at the start of the trip. And it was something that was recommended to me by my friend Dana. So she told me to get this, which is the Epcot Passport. Basically, you get this little passport in like a resealable wallet. Inside, there are pages for you to fill in with the stickers, which are included with the passport. And then within each of the pavilions in World Showcase, there is a station where someone from that country will fill in your book. So for example, this is when I went to Japan, and they wrote my name in Japanese and then a few other bits as well, and it's really cute. And I actually completed the whole thing because we went to all the countries in World Showcase. I think it was good because it encouraged me to go to all of the countries, and we did it over a few days, and it was really nice. Kind of did that alongside going to Food and Wine, so I definitely recommend that. Not just for children, for adults too, and it was really nice getting to chat to the cast members from the different countries as well. So I couldn't go to Disney World and not buy any Spirit jerseys. So before I show you the Spirit jerseys, I'll just mention this jumper here. Okay. It's the one with all the different parks on. I bought this from Mouse Gear in Epcot, and I think it was $45. So not bad for a jumper at all, and I really love it. It's really nice and soft, and I could see myself wearing it all the time. But now, Spirit jerseys. So I kind of had in mind before we went that I would buy 2. I wanted to get a Star Wars one, and I wanted just a normal Walt Disney World one. So I got this blue one, which has Walt Disney World on the back, and then it's got the stripes on the sleeve. And I wear my Spirit jerseys in the size medium because I like them to be baggy but not too big, and I find that the medium's perfect for me, and I'm a UK sort of 12 to 14, if that helps any of you. And most of the Spirit jerseys are priced at $65. Obviously they add in a bit for tax, but I think with the exchange rate at the moment it works out at about £55. So although they are expensive, with the exchange rate it makes it slightly better. So the second one I got is this Star Wars one. It's got very creased in the suitcase. So it's got this lovely gold emblem, and then on the back it says Star Wars. And me and Amy both got this the evening that we watched Fantasmic together, so we'll be twinning. We'll have to make sure we wear them together at some point and get some pictures because we're that lame. So that's all of the clothing done. Ooh. I'm literally destroying the house while I'm filming this video. So I've just got a few more little bits and bobs to show you. So we got these Haichu sweets from the Japan Pavilion. So Amy and Sparky showed these to us and we actually really liked them, so we went back and bought them a second time. So these are the sweet and sour ones, and they're watermelon, lemon and grapefruit flavour, and they're really, really good. They are really chewy as well, which is quite nice. So, as I mentioned before, we were on the quick service dining plan, and because we decided to do a few character meals, as well as going to Universal, we did have a few credits to use up at the end of the holiday. And you can actually split your quick service credits into 3 snacks, allowing you to buy things like Ghirardelli's chocolate, Rice Krispie treats, whatever you like. Somebody told me that in the parks there's like a designated location where you can split the quick service credits, but if you're in like Disney Springs or your hotel, you can just do it there and then. So here are the Rice Krispie treats that have survived the journey home. So this is one that I've been saving, that's birthday cake flavour, and then we've got these lovely 2 Halloween ones. So it's not the like best way to spend a quick service credit, but if you've got them left at the end of your holiday, it's nice that you can get some treats to bring back with you, I think. We did also spend some quick service credits on Goofy's candy. So we've got like 4 different ones of these. The bag is almost empty now. Forgot about these. So I watch Brogan Tate vlogs religiously, and whenever she goes to the US, she always talks about these caramel M&Ms. So when we were in the outlet, I walked past a big sweet shop and I managed to find these. I did buy 2 bags, but well, one of them has mysteriously disappeared already. So yeah, I'm gonna, I think, portion these off into little Ziploc bags so that I can eat them gradually and not all in one go. So that's those. Almost there. I think I've got 3 things left to show you, and I can see that this video is 20 minutes long already, so my bad. Okay, so I kept seeing the Mickey coffee everywhere and I really wanted to get some. So this one is the French Vanilla Ground Light Roast. So I'm hoping that this will be just the right amount of sweetness that I don't actually need to add anything to it. I'm not 100% sure if it's cafetiere coffee or whether I can just make it like as normal, but I'm super excited to try this. I go back to work tomorrow, so I'm definitely going to put some of this in my bag so I can have some tomorrow at work. Okay, the final 2 things are big purchases that are quite exciting. So I didn't own any Loungefly bags prior to this trip, but I knew that I wanted to buy one, but I wanted to make sure it was the perfect one. So I think it was on an evening that we were in Epcot with Amy and Sparky. I ended up buying my first Loungefly bag, which is this amazing snack printed Loungefly. And I just think it's absolutely gorgeous. I love the quality of it. I love the size. You can actually fit a lot more into these than you would expect. So I had both my cameras, a portable charger and lead, my purse, my autograph book, my Epcot Passport, loads of different bits in here, and it just really did well. I'm gonna keep using this one every day, I think. So that's kind of gonna be like my everyday bag. And then some of you might know that we went on the DVC tour and they gave us a $100 voucher, and Ali said that I could spend it on another Loungefly bag. So Loungefly bag number 2, which is gonna be like the best, probably won't wear as much. And this is what it looks like. I love this one so much. So I think we saw this in Disney Springs originally, and I thought, no, I won't get it. It's white, it's not gonna work well for me. But I just couldn't pick anything else above this one. And what I really like is my original Loungefly bag has got gold detailing, whereas this one's got silver. And I just think it works really well with the Mickey print. And it's made of a material that I think if anything did go on it, I would be able to wipe it and clean it quite easily. So I'm really happy with that. The Loungefly bags cost, I think, about $75 for the regular ones. If they're the sequin ones, they're usually a little bit more, and then obviously you add the tax on. And I've just realised I've got one more thing, but I just need to try and find it. I put it in the pin bag by mistake. Oh yeah, here we go. So on the last day, literally just before we were leaving, I decided to treat myself to these lovely Disney Parks earrings. And they were about $20, I think. So not bad at all. I did have a look in the Pandora shops, but I just couldn't bring myself to do it this time. And as you can see, I bought plenty already. I mean, this video is nearly 25 minutes long. And that's not even including pins. Okay, so that is it for the haul. So we've covered outlets, Sephora and Disney. Make sure you give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and let me know down below in the comments what was your favourite thing that I bought and what do you usually like to buy when you go to Disney. Thanks for watching. Bye!